Hello everyone, Firestar1992 here, back for some more Magic Duels. Last time, we completed Gideon Jura's story arc and ignited his spark, which allowed him to learn that he was a planeswalker. This time, well, we have to go to the store and use the starter box. This helps you get started. Here's your starter box. Explore a number of different playstyles, alright? We have boosters. Let's just go ahead and open them all. Continue. Continue to card collection or return to store. Let's go to card collection. And now we'll be loading our new shiny deck. Alright, so we don't have that, apparently, but Angelic Edict. With 4 of these. Exile target creature or enchantment. Boros built a prison in the sky where Azorius statutes couldn't restrict their sense of justice. Okay. A lot more of these things that we can use. The booster button takes you to the store where you can buy more boosters for a chance to get more cards like this. Okay. We have... Ooh, that needs a lot of mana. Boonweaver Giant. Creature Giant Monk. Whenever it enters the battlefield, you may search your graveyard, hand, or library for an aura card and put it into the battlefield attached to the Boonweaver Giant. If you search your library this way, shuffle it. Dauntless River Marshal. It's +1/+1 as long as you control an island. Okay. So I would need a blue deck in order for that to be much use. Thieves and squid squirm the same way when you capture them. Nice. Alright, Divine Favor. Enchantment Aura. Enchant creature. When Divine Favor enters the battlefield, you gain 3 life. Enchanted creature gets +1/+3. With an army of light, even the squire may champion her people. And we got Elite Vanguards. We already know what these guys do. Heliod's Pilgrim. When Heliod's Pilgrim enters the battlefield, you may search your library for an aura card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and then shuffle your library. So you have to reveal it. You have to show it to your opponent. Kinsball Skirmisher. Kinsball Skirmisher enters the battlefield. Target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Boggart even dares breathe near one of my kin, I'll know, and I'll not be happy. Nimbus Wings, enchanted creature gets +1/+2 and has flying. Razorfoot Griffin, flying. This creature can be left, also has first strike. Reprisal, instant. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. It can't be regenerated. A tiny flame is enough to dispel the night. Okay. Siege Mastodon. Okay. It's an elephant. Okay. The walls of the wicked will fall before us. Ready the siege engines. We proceed to war. General Avitora. Sky Hunter Skirmisher. Cat Knight. Okay. Flying, double strike. Like the dawn's first light, blind the unprepared and banish the shadows. Sky Hunter Creed. Solemn Offering. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. You gain 4 life. That's cool. You'll be reimbursed for your donation. The reimbursement is spiritual. Temple signs. Love it. Suntail Hawk, Bird. They are the finest companions in the realm, swift, clever, and easily trained to hunt intruders. Almira Falconer. Okay. Oh, we have a blue card. Aeronaut Tinkerer. Aeronaut Tinkerers have flying as long as you control an artifact. It can't be blocked by a creature of flying or reach. All tinkers have their heads in the clouds. I don't intend to stop there. Okay. Look at all these blue cards. Ooh. So why can't I use these? Oh no. Oh, I'm right. High Arbiter. Okay, let me see. Coral merfolk. Early sailors thought they were tricks of the mind, or perhaps manatees. Lulz. As more and more ships were classified as lost, the two manatee attacks, the truth began to dawn. Countermand. Instant. Counter-target spell. Its controller puts the top 4 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. The physical pain was nothing compared to the agony of his mind. Darkslick Drake. When Darkslick Drake dies, draw a card. At the end of Mephidros Phyrexia's influence... At the edge of Mephidros, Phyrexia's influence seeps into life and land. Okay, I can read, I promise. Dehydration. Enchantment Aura. Enchanted creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. Cry to the sun and watch as even your tears forsake you. Acolyte of Merit Lag. That seems actually kind of useful. Disperse. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. It's pointless to hold on when you have nothing to hold on with. Displacement Wave. Return all non-land permanents with converted mana cost X or less to their owner's hands. Let's see. Sea respects no boundaries, least of all the coast. Okay. Dang, I have a lot of cards now. Oh, I black cards? Cool. So, I guess we'll find out what all these cards are eventually. We have lots of black. Oh, here's some red. Okay. And some green. Ooh, that does a lot. That's really high. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So reading these cards gives you an idea of how each deck works, because each deck works differently. And dang, I have a lot of cards. Like, seriously, what? This is a mix? Mountain and forest? And this just requires 4 of any. And this requires 2. So this is an artifact creature. Okay, so that's what artifact creatures are. Okay, interesting. Dragon Skull Summit land. It's swamp or mountain. This is Islander Swamp. This is Islander Swamp. Evolving Wilds land. Sacrifice Evolving Wilds. Search your library for a basic land card. Put it onto your battlefield tapped. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. This is Plains or Island. Interesting. I'm saying interesting a lot. Clifftop Retreat. So many cards. I have a lot of cards. Okay. Alright. Congratulations. Started your very own collection. Now put those cards ahead of the battle mode. Hang on. Let's go back to the store. So... I have 300 coins, so I can get these. High Booster contains 6 exciting cards from the Magic Origins set. Okay. Going for a purchase. Why not? Yay. Alright. Oh, so this is my entire deck? What? I don't even know. Show own cards. Create new deck? No? I can't do that. Okay. Hopefully I didn't, like, screw myself somehow. I don't know. I just seem to have a deck mixed with everything. I don't know. What is this? Filters. So this shows all my white cards. Okay, so I have a total of 121 cards. Okay. Now... Battle mode. Solo battle mode. Play against a wide variety of AI opponents. Great place to practice, learn new strategies, and try out new ideas. Versus battle allows you to play against other players and the ultimate test of skill. Yeah, sure. Two-headed giant. Team up with a friend to take on a pair of opponents. My decks is where you create and edit your own decks. Let's try this now. Okay, so this is what I need to look at. Okay, let's do the deck building assistant since I have no idea. Alright, what kind of deck would you like to create? Browse the options and choose your favorite. So I can do plains. I can do it's a plains swamp. I can do a mountain forest. Or I could do a plains island. A lot of salt. Interesting. From the grave. Artifacts or cards. Okay. So I think I'm going to go with Horde's Thunder. Because I haven't... I don't know, fire or mountain and forest sound interesting. More land means bigger creatures to smash your enemies with. Best of here to start it, so let's create that. To add cards, drag them here. Let's see, well, welcome to the Deck Wizard, where we will help you build a deck of your own. To build a deck, move a card from the top half of the screen to the bottom. Any of the suggested cards is a good fit for your deck, so pick the one that you like best. Step 1, find more lands. Look for cards that let you get more lands onto the battlefield than the normal one per turn. Meteorite. When Meteorite enters the battlefield, deal 2 damage to target creature or player. Add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Destroy target land. Ooh. Search your library for forest card and put the card into the battlefield tapped. Okay. This is Pilgrimage. Search your library for up to 2 basic forest cards. Reveal those cards, then put 1 onto the battlefield tapped and the rest into your hand. Then shuffle into your library. Spell Mastery. If there are 2 or more instant and or sorcery cards in your graveyard, search your library for up to 3 basic forest cards instead of 2. Interesting. And Gate Creeper Vine. Creature can attack. When Gate Creeper Vine enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land card or gate card, reveal it and put it in your hand. Okay. 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. I like either this one or this one. artifact. That's sorcery. Sorcery creature. I think I like that one. Oh, well, do I get to... Okay, alright. I don't get what's going on, but okay. Okay, sure. Step 2, big creatures. With your abundance of mana, you can play bigger creatures much earlier in the game than your opponent can. Choose some real bruisers. Okay. Courage Chieftain. Ape. Okay, that's takes 4 mana. It's +1/+1 as long as you control a forest. If you, I guess, control 4 mana and a forest, target creature gets +2/+2, gains trample until end of turn. Okay. Something in words. Okay. Zendikar Incarnate. Words. Okay. Elemental creature. Zendikar Incarnate's power is equal to the number of lands you control. Okay. Her people angered Zendikar and they face the land's wrath. That's why Nissa is the last of the animists. Okay. Okay. I wonder, number of lands you control, does that include tapped lands? I don't know. Conclave Naturalist. When Conclave Naturalist enters the battlefield, you may destroy target artifact or enchantment. Your swords and wards have no power here. Bloodpire Elemental. Elemental creature. Sacrifice Bloodpire Elemental. Bloodpire Elemental deals 4 damage to target creature. Activate this ability only anytime you could cast a sorcery. And Axebane Stag. When the spires have burned and the cobblestones are dust, he will take his rightful place as King of the Wilds. Alright. Well, I like this guy. And I like this guy. I kinda like this guy. I'm gonna have another one of these guys. I'm gonna take this guy. And... I'm gonna have this guy again. Okay. Fill your deck. You need a few more cards to complete your deck. Creatures are important. Most decks want to include 20 or 30 creatures. Variety is good. You want creatures with lower mana cost to cast early, but also include a few high-cost powerhouses to finish off your opponent. Removal is key. Select cards which remove your opponent's best threats, and victory won't be far behind. Okay. So we already have a few of these guys in here. We already have a few these guys in here. Primal Hunt Beast. Hexproof. Creature can't... Oh! Oh! I think I want that guy. Enthralling Victor. Enthralling Victor enters the battlefield to gain control of target creature an opponent controls with power 2 or less until end of turn. Untap that creature, gains haste until end of turn. I think I'll take that guy. Juggernaut, artifact creature. Attack each turn if able, cannot be blocked by walls. When neighbor sees should he has surrendered upon hearing the distinct rumble of the Juggernaut. Ugh, words. So I think I'll take that guy. Flame Shadow Conjuring. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may may pay a mountain. If you do, put a token onto the battlefield that's a copy of that creature. That token gains haste. Exile it at the beginning of the next step. Next end step. Alright. I already have a few of these guys, so we might as well take another one. Battlefront Krashak. Can't be blocked by more than one creature. Yeah, I think we'll take that. Scrapyard Mongrel. As long as you control an artifact, it gets +2/+0 and has trample. Yeah. I think I'll take that. Wild size. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains trample until end of turn. Draw a card. 2 times the size, 4 times the smell. And I'm gonna take another one of these guys. I said I'm gonna take another one of these guys. Molten Vortex. Discard a land card. Vortex deals 2 damage to target creature or player. If you can't take the heat, well, that's going to be a problem. I discard a land card? I don't know about that. Evolutionary Leap. Sacrifice a creature, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Put that card into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Okay. I think I'll take that. Ring Bully. Creature, human warrior, prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +1/+1 till end of turn. Attacks each turn able. Inferno Fist. Aura. Enchant creature you control. Enchanted creature gets +2/+0. Sacrifice Inferno Fist. Inferno Fist deals 2 damage to a creature or player. Sure. Let's see. Goblin Arsonist. Goblin Arsonist dies, you may have it deal 1 damage to target creature or player. With great power comes great risk of getting yourself killed. Nice. Okay, I think I'll take this guy. Perilous Mirror, artifact creature. When it dies, deal 2 damage to target creature or player. Mirrodin, an explosive. To Mirrodin, an explosive. To Farida, Phyrexia, a missionary. Nice. Okay, I'll take that guy. Alright. Fiery Impulse. Deals 2 damage to target creature. Spell Mastery. It doesn't target the player at all, just the creature. Spell Mastery. If there are 2 or more instant and or sorcery cards in your graveyard, Fire Impulse deals 3 damage to that target creature, to that creature instead. Okay. Foundry Denizens. Goblin Warrior. Whenever another red creature enters the battlefield under your control, Foundry Street Denizen gets +1/+0 until end of turn. These guys. Oh, and I'll take that now. It's under your Timberland Guide. And Scout. When it enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on your target creature. Can you build a fire, track deer, identify killer trees? You'll never survive Cressig without me. Killer trees. Oh, I've had experience with those in other games. Ooh, okay. Alright, I'll take that guy. Ember Hauler. Goblin. So I press Ember Hauler. Ember Hauler deals 2 damage to target creature or player. Select crude goblin language to differentiate between I bring the flame and I am the flame. Alright. Step complete. Lands! Step 4, lands. The right mix of lands to be able to cast your spells. These lands have been added to your deck. 7 mountains, 11 forests, 2 that are both mountain and forest, and 4 that are both mountain and forest. Root Round Crag enters battlefield tapped unless you control a mountain or forest. Okay. And Gruul Guild Gate enters the battlefield tapped automatically. So this one is good to play after you've gotten at least one of these out. This one is tapped either way. Okay. Customize your deck. Choose an avatar, background, and name to represent your deck. Alright. You look kind of like Aragorn / King Titan. Oh. She looks interesting. That's kind of creepy. She looks like a zombie. She also looks creepy. She looks like a vampire or something. That actually looks like it would go well with what I have. She looks like she would go well, so I think I will take her. One that, like, that wouldn't work. That's a swamp. These are all swamps. Needs to look both mountainy and foresty. This one actually might work. I think I'll take this one. Forge Thunder. What do I want to call this deck? It doesn't fit. That fits. It bothers me that you can't put an apostrophe in it, but it works. That's what I'll call it. So, it mostly does control. There's a bit of synergy. Speed and strength are both. Okay. What does foil mean? I don't even know. Okay. Alright. Now that you have a deck, time put it to use, check out Solo Battle, and give it a go. Next time, because that took up quite a bit of time, actually. So, sorry if that was a little bit boring of me just sitting here making a deck, but, you know, it's a step to do in Magic the Gathering. So thank you all so much for watching. Never cease to be amazing, and bye for now.